Good evening, everybody. I'm Gene Symes, Operation Fine for Effect out here in New York, where it's raining a little bit. And hopefully the snow's not going to come on top of us early next week like they predict. But most of all, what I'm here to talk to you about, I'll probably rattle off a little bit. You got to forgive me for that. Marines like doing that. But, you know, the problem we're facing this administration, and I got to say that, not trying to deal with the politics in it, but it's a trouble thing, because so many people see what's going on with this administration and how it's run, even the Democrats, and they still say everything's okay. A few Democrats are starting to see a little bit more of the daylight, but then you got people like Cortez, Jane Fonda, to say, you know, what's happening in Israel. I'm wondering if she's going to go out there and sit on a bunker. But anyways, people like her and Omar that truly are disrespectful individuals, and I believe that, because she has strong feelings against Israel, and that's from my own opinion, what I've heard and what I've seen, and how she directs herself. This whole administration's turning sour. You're saying, well, what about the Republicans? Hey, no different. No different. I'm going to speak about one, I got to speak about all, because if I speak about one, I got to speak about all. Everybody is firing the same kind of language with a different type of an attitude. And the Democratic Party has taken us down, people. I myself, I'll tell you, I'm a hard-gone, hard man Republican. That's the way it is, right to the core and Marine Corps, and I won't change. But do I accept everything that my party does? No. Do I complain about it? Yes. But you guys go down the tube, down the drain, down the toilet, no matter how bad it is, just because you don't want to let everybody know that you don't know any different. You know, this border deal. Who makes out with the border? The illegal aliens? Those that come through with their pass? No. People like you, the Democrats, that want these votes. Now, I haven't seen it too hard on the Republicans wanting these aliens in because they need the votes, but you do anything for votes. You give them a telephone, you give them food, you give them a place to stay, you give them New York City, you give them Illinois? Hey, what's with Illinois? I've been talking about this for a long while. Crossing the border, letting all these people come through, it doesn't matter if they're gangsters or terrorists or whatever, you don't care. That's the Democratic Party, because they need the votes. They want the votes. They want to win. They don't care how they do it, but they want to win. And that's exactly what's happening. And the people in Illinois are sick and tired of it. You know, I'm sick and tired of it too. I spoke about this before. Matter of fact, I spoke about the poor people that we have in this country that's got to go through all this crap that this government's putting us through on the illegal aliens, and they're putting us out the door. They're changing it. You know, there was a guy by the name of Nikita Khrushchev. He says, we'll destroy you from within. And you know, whether these are his words or not, the plan is there. The plan is being done with everybody, the head in the sand and the butt up in the air, except for the Democrats. They are pleased in what's happening. You know, illegal people are illegal. You know, they don't belong here. Keep them out. You got a way of getting in with a pass to become a straight individual in this American national freedom land that we have here that everybody's rushing through. You know, what about the Republicans? Why don't they move to a different country and see how it's like? Maybe they would care more about the way this country is going. You know, it's a horrible feeling. I get lost for words sometimes. Help me with this out there. Look in the mirror yourself and say, you know, I think he's right. He doesn't sound like he's got all his marbles together, but I think he's right. This whole administration has taken us down. But I can't say anything because I'm part of that administration. But yes, you can. You can become one with all of us. We fight the battle, do what's got to be done the right way. You don't have to leave your party, but do the right thing. Don't stick it out there and let this whole nation go down the tubes, because that's what's taking us down. There's a lot of us fighting for the rights of everyone. But you was hired by us. We are the people. In my end, you're not the people. You've been hired by us. We the people. Those representatives, congressmen, the senators, the governors, the President of the United States. You was hired with us. Step back and look in the mirror, damn it. You're not going to look for if you're losing weight or your nose is broken. But most of all, see if your nose is stuck up in the air. You're putting us all down. Our kids are learning shit that they shouldn't be learning in school. But it's okay with you. People are changing from man to woman, woman to man, and you guys don't give a damn. Because as long as you get your votes, you'll say that's okay. Inside, you're probably going, God, I can't believe it's really happening. Say it out loud so we can hear it. You know? Yeah, I'm rambling. I'm rambling for a reason. I'm rambling so you can understand that we are veterans that fought as one. We didn't fight divided. We weren't black, green, or blue. When we lifted that rifle up, we lifted it up for a reason. To protect this country. We pledged. We gave our oath. How many different kinds of oaths does representatives have? How many constitutions do they have? Only when it's good for them? Is that the only value there is? But we don't have it? We don't have constitutional rights? We the people. Representatives, remember that. If you can. Well, I'm not going to keep on going with what I'm trying to convey to you. I just want you to remember, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror tonight and see what's happening tomorrow. And keep looking in that mirror, see if you're doing the right thing. You're voting for the right individual. You got a president can't even get out of bed when there's something going wrong and another part of the country is getting destroyed, and you say he's okay. You got his press person. What's that? Jean-Pierre, whatever her name is. If you took that prompt away from her, she wouldn't know what to say. She repeats a word. It's the rule of law. 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 Believe me, they got some dipheads, boy, I tell you. But I guess that's the way the Democratic Party runs. They go so in uniform. That's what they're all like. They're they're uniform to do exactly what they do every day in and day out. Not to do anything different that's going to help this country. God forbid. I want to see President Trump come back aboard. I don't care if you like it or not. Hey, that's my opinion. I think he did a great job. I think he can do the job again. There's not too many to have a lot of guts. Take care. It's Sunday night, the 8th of October, and spring is in the air. Sayonara.